Bitcoin gained over $100 on Thursday to smash through $1,900. A year ago, Bitcoin was trading at $442, meaning it has risen more than 300% in the last year. And Bitcoin has now surpassed the $30 billion level of market capitalization. Its all-time market cap chart looks surreal. Because we've been the only financial site covering Bitcoin since it was $3 in 2011, our audience has grown dramatically, and along with it have come lots of critiquers, haters, and internet trolls. On our YouTube video yesterday, here were some of the comments. Jeff is a mammon worshiper. The whole world revolves around Bitcoin in his eyes. If you're like me and didn't know what mammon means, here's a definition. Mammon, in the New Testament of the Bible, is commonly thought to mean money, material wealth, or any entity that promises wealth and is associated with the greedy pursuit of gain. So this person says that I am obsessed with wealth and that everything revolves around Bitcoin to me. This person clearly doesn't know me at all. Everything doesn't revolve around Bitcoin to me. I do, however, think it may be the best chance to get rid of the parasites who have enslaved humanity, and for that reason, yeah, I talk about it quite a bit. As for me being obsessed with wealth, he must not be following my personal Facebook page or my personal YouTube videos, where I talk daily about how I am a minimalist and how I don't desire material objects, and how I have been considering becoming a monk and living in the woods in China where I can meditate all day. Or how I told attendees at our last Dollar Vigilante Summit to kick off the entire financial conference how money doesn't matter and will never make you happy, and how true happiness comes from within and from your complete physical, mental, and spiritual connection to God. Or my recent video entitled, Everything Worth Having in the World is Free, including food. Realize you don't need a lot. If you live in a place, for example Canada, if it's like minus 40 all the time and there's no fruit growing on the trees most of the year, start walking south until you hit a place that has that. That's not where humans are supposed to live. Considering my main business is providing financial information and analysis to people via our newsletter, I'd say I'm quite the rarity in that I often tell my clients how money won't make them happy. In fact, a sizable part of the Dollar Vigilante is now called the Health Vigilante, where I talk about things much more important than money, like your own physical, mental, and spiritual health. That said, as I often say in the videos, money can be useful, and if you do what you truly love, you will always be rich. Bruh, I love your videos, but this one reminds me of one of those Illuminati in my cereal videos. All of your points were pretty convincing and solid, but that 99 thing just threw me. Still love your content regardless. If you haven't been following the Dollar Vigilante for the last few years, we began to realize that the globalists that control virtually every facet of our lives are involved in secret societies like the Freemasons and the Jesuits, and use numerology heavily as well as other occult and satanic devices. Christine Lagarde of the IMF was very upfront about it as she talked about her numerology skills and the magic number 7 just before the last Shemitah in 2015.
Now I'm going to test you numerology skills by asking you to think about the magic 7.
As we continue to cover the Shemitah and the collapses and timelines all occurring on specific dates, such as the Brexit market crash, we began to realize we had uncovered a lot of their methodology. The Brexit crash on June 24, 2016, was the biggest one-day stock market crash in world history, and it happened 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, and 7 days after the last Shemitah, as we covered in our article, The Magic Number 7. Brexit collapse falls exactly on Shemitah date. We don't put even 10% of our research into these occult timelines in the public domain. Most of it goes into the Dollar Vigilante newsletter, so many people don't see all of our methodology and can be confused. But I believe we have a better understanding of the elite's timelines and agenda than anyone else in the world at this moment in time. And I'll be going to Bilderberg for the 3rd year in a row this year, where it was just announced for June 1st to 4th in Washington District of Criminals. And I'll be going, as always, with Luke Rudowski of We Are Change and Dan Dix of Press for Truth.
Special military helicopters landing in. There's another police one over there. This hotel is extremely creepy.
But according to a few journalists that I talked to, and now the Fairfax Police Department, the Bilderberg 2017 meeting will be taking place at the Westfields Marriott in Virginia on June 1st to the 4th.
The start of this podcast was spot on. The remainder is a thumbs down. Cryptocurrencies, all of them, are a path straight to hell. A road to the death chamber lined with pretty flowers. Sadly and tragically, this is a truth that most won't ever see or realize until it's too late. Nonetheless, I'm becoming convinced that cryptocurrencies are one of those horrible things that, like heroin and crystal meth, are meant to become a reality. Wait, did that guy just compare an evolution in money and banking, which has the potential to destroy the evils of central banking and governments, plus put the power of money back into the hands of the individual for the first time in modern history, path to hell, and one of those horrible things like heroin and crystal meth, and road to the death chamber? Think he has cryptocurrencies confused with central banking. I'm pretty sure speculating in and using cryptocurrencies isn't a road to the death chamber. I doubt you'll buy $5,000 worth of Litecoin and all of a sudden find yourself in a cattle car to a FEMA camp. If anything, having that $5,000 worth of Litecoin might help you avoid that trip that many may be destined for after the dollar collapse. In times like those, having some money is usually a good thing. It gives you options to get out of Dodge before things get too bad. And so we enjoy helping people accumulate some capital to give them options, and we've done that with the following gains on cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, a 60,233% gain since 2011. Ethereum, a 3,830% gain since January 27, 2016. Monero, a 1,166% gain since August 18, 2016. Steam, a 462% gain since March of 2016. And Dash, a 386% gain since February 14th of this year. Today, we just released our latest cryptocurrency recommendation, and it's already up 6%. You can get access to it and all of our research for a discounted price now by clicking in the notes below. We've been covering the cryptocurrency space since 2011, while almost every other financial newsletter on Earth said they were a scam or a Ponzi scheme. Now, many of them are all jumping on the bandwagon, but no one has the years of knowledge and track record of the Dollar Vigilante. We'll hope to see you on board and enjoying the profits with us.